What's up, guys? It's Canadian, and today we are doing another Zarya VOD review. This one is for Mr. Gray007. He is Diamond, playing on Zarya's best map, King's Row. This match is from May 7th. We are going to be looking at his positioning, target selection, reload discipline, beam grenade discipline, ability usage, ultimate usage, all that jazz, and hopefully we're going to help him be a better Zarya player and learn something ourselves along the way. So, let's get started. Let's get right into it.
1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Definitely could have caught that fire strike with the personal shield just to get some easy energy going. You're way too far. You could have caught the first fire strike, but you didn't. And since if you chose not to catch the fire strike, then you just need to leave. Because at this point, especially when they have Brigitte and a Doomfist, which you heard the Doomfist and you can see the Brigitte, you are now in a very dangerous situation. Doomfist can knock you up, Brigitte can stun you. I mean, alright, your Rhine covered you, so you did get 40 energy. This Lucio, he should have sped and punished you. Like, I don't know how you didn't get punished for this. They were too hesitant. Reinhardt put his shield up, the enemy Reinhardt put his shield up, blocking absolutely no damage when they should have been bum rushing you to kill you. So you got lucky there. You really got lucky. You did get full energy, so that's nice. Why did you bubble D.Va? Yeah, I really don't like this bubble at all. It's bad bubble. Target selection's good. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, your team kind of won this fight for you. There's really not much to say. I'll let you have that bubble because the fight was over.
Yeah, but not a sniper.
Oh, missed the fire strike. Man, if this Doomfist could land his abilities, he would be punishing you so hard. But your team's doing a good job of punishing him instead. Really good bubble there onto your stunned Brigitte. That was really good. You guys are +2. Hopefully nobody uses it. Body block! No! You had right here, you needed to activate your personal shield and step in between Brigitte and Roadhog and body block. You could have easily saved her. Easily. Yeah, that was super delayed. Zen is out of position. No, sorry. I thought this was Zen. That's why I said that. So never mind. Soldier can run up to the high ground. He can also rocket jump across. So I take back what I said. These guys are fine. All right, man. You are getting so lucky. So two things here. One, a good Roadhog will totally punish a Zarya looking for energy, because when you shield Roadhog's damage, a good Roadhog, he will alternate fire and hook, and the alternate fire will break your shield and the hook will pull you in, and this Roadhog could have easily done that to you, number one. And number two, the Doomfist could have also punished you. So right here, he punched you, but he punched you the wrong direction. So I mean, I just think as a kind of a overlay, as a just kind of consistent note here, I think you are playing way too aggressive. You were what? You were like 60 charge already? Like, you don't need to be playing this aggressive when you have 60 charge. Like, it's just so aggressive. Look how far your Reinhardt's, like, you backed up all the way to statue. Your Reinhardt's not even here. That means he's even farther back. Your healers are playing a little riskier now, trying to help you. Maybe that's your Reinhardt chevron right there. Maybe he was in hotel. No, that's D.Va. That was a really early bubble. you were doing it to block hook. I'll give you that one. This was probably even this right here is too aggressive because when you break line of sight with your team by rotating around the statue like this, like I have died in this exact position before because I've made the same mistake. The only difference here is the red team does not know how to punish you for this positioning. Like this is a completely horrible position. It is working for you, but not because but for no other reason that the enemy team isn't punishing you. Like, your team doesn't have line of sight. You don't have really fast healers. You have a Brigitte Zen, so don't have a lot of burst healing. If the red team just spent any time focusing you down, punishing you because your only protection is Zarya bubbles, you would be dead here, like a million times over. This is so not good. I can't believe you're getting away with this. The fact that you even re-engage to kill the hog and don't get punished, like, look at them, they're just letting you walk away. Actually insane. Good bubble on Soldier because he's ulting. Okay, that was good. I'm glad that you didn't engage after your shield was gone. Why did you guys Transcendence? You guys are literally like +3 people. What a terrible Transcendence that was. Yep. Your team's gonna save you though.
No!
Your Soldier overextended. No! Right here? Why didn't you bubble the Soldier right here? You saw him on your screen, out of position, and your barrier's coming up in 1 second. No! Alright, well. I mean, don't get me wrong, like it's a really quick moment, but when you were disengaging, when you did that little look, I saw the Soldier's health and I was like, oh, he's gonna bubble him in 1 second. But it's a skill as Zarya to you have to be able to like focus on the fight, your teammates, and your cooldowns all at the same time. Alright. Bubbling Brigitte because she's engaging, that's fine. Yeah, and she got punished. Oh no, you guys comboed Graviton and Shatter! It's such a waste of ultimates. No one on your team is communicating, and that's exactly why you just ruined your ult economy. Oh my goodness. Alright. Okay, so let's see. So far, in 3 minutes of gameplay, here are the main things to focus on. One, you're way over aggressive when you don't need to be. You have decent charge. You have a team that can support you. Zarya's a frontliner, and Zarya does step in front of Reinhardt to get charged, but she doesn't step like 20 meters in front of Reinhardt to get charged. Like you're too aggressive. Number one. Number two, I don't think you've said a single word this entire match so far. It's only 3 minutes in. Communication is a huge part of being a good Zarya. Saying your shield cooldown so your team knows when you can get aggressive. Saying your allied shield cooldown so your team knows when they can get aggressive. What your plan is with Graviton. Do you want someone to combo with you? Are you planning to use it on their next push? Are you trying to wait out Transcendence or Sound Barrier? Like, you haven't said a single word, and because of that, and that's not just your fault, that's your team's fault, but we're talking about you in this VOD review, because you haven't said a single word, your team has now completely ruined their ultimate economy by combining Grav Shatter into an enemy Sound Barrier. So that's also, like, really, really, really bad. Oh my god, and you guys use self-destruct? Okay, you guys use Tac Visor, Transcendence, Earthshatter, self-destruct, and Rally. You guys just used 5 ultimates. Oh my god. The red team better take this in the next push. What is the Doomfist doing? His team is down a bajillion people. Alright, let's look at this with a new set of eyes. Your beam grenade discipline there was good. Your beam grenade discipline seems to be your strongest point so far. You're beaming at the right times and you're grenading at the right times. I think that's your strongest attribute so far.
My ultimate is charging.
Who did Roadhog just hook? I just heard Roadhog hook someone. Am I blind? Or am I deaf? I could have sworn I heard him hook someone. This is perfect. This is what you should have been doing the whole game to get energy. Instead of being insanely over-aggressive, all you gotta do is stand kind of near the point and look at them just throw free damage at you. Even if they didn't have Junkrat, Roadhog has been spamming alternate fire, Reinhardt just uses Fire Strike. Like, look how much safer you are and you're still at full energy. This is what you should be doing on first point King's Row, especially since your Reinhardt's dead. I think your Reinhardt being dead kind of prompts you to play a little more passive, but this, like, passive level of play should be your normal level of play, because this is where you should be on this point. When you rotate that statue, you make it near impossible for your healers to heal you. I literally was just saying don't rotate statue, especially like you don't have shield, and then you rotated statue. Please, please don't go forward. I beg you. You did go forward. Why? Oh my god. How? Why did the Junkrat just save you right there? You're getting so lucky. How can you be this lucky? The Junkrat just used a concussion mine and sent you to safety. Oh my god. If he had just landed 3 grenades on you instead of the concussion, 2 grenades in a concussion mine, you would have died. You were getting so lucky. What is this? What is this positioning from Anna? What is she doing? You got so confused in this fight. All right, let's see here. So here you were doing a good job punishing the Anna. You used personal shield to cover your attempt to kill this Anna. I would say you missed a chance. You missed some easy grenades there. So this Anna was jumping a lot. That makes for really easy grenades. So your grenades are doing like 80, 90 damage right now. So right here, when she's in the air, grenade. She jumps one more time like that, grenade, and she would be dead. I mean, she did heal, so maybe she wouldn't have died. But 2 easy grenades there versus a jumping target. You do fall back when personal shield's down. But, like, how did... I want to see how the Roadhog got behind you. I think the Roadhog must have gone through the hotel. That's really the only... He must have, like, gone high ground, hotel. I don't know how he got here, but... I want to look at this bubble. I feel like there was a better person to bubble. No, actually no. She's getting focused by the Roadhog. This is a really good bubble. But yeah, since you and Reinhardt ruined your team's now you Transcendence, bro, that was... I mean, he must have just got it. He must have just got it. Since you and Reinhardt stacked alts, you guys lost.
My ultimate is charging.
That's a good bubble on the Zen. Leave. Yep. All right. You're
There we go.
I'm out the Rhine, but it's fine.
What? How did that actually hit you?
Yeah,
That's
I'm
insane.
Sorry,
I kind of want to communicate like Bash with.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, a little delayed, but you got it. Also, good. You're playing this corner very well. So far in this street phase, you're playing this corner well. You're not overextending. You're getting good value from your personal shields, and you had a decent projected barrier. The projected barrier was delayed, but it still happened, so that's good. Yeah.
They have a Bastion and a Hanzo now.
You're so dead. You're dead. Hold shift! Oh god! Ah! Oh my god.
We are.
Your team is running double off healers too, which is so painful. Nice, good grenades. Now, communicate what you want to do. I know that you want to grab, but what's your team situation like? Hit tab or scoreboard. I want to see what your team's ultimates is. You should want to see what your team's ultimate status is. What's the plan here? Are you going to grab and bubble Ryan and Ryan swing? Hey, Ryan, save your fire strike. I'm going to graviton. I'm going to bubble you. Just go in there, go ham, etc. Like, no words are coming out from you as the Zarya player. And that really hurts to see because you're not playing well, but you're not playing bad. You're kind of like, you're dancing with the line of aggression. You're kind of dancing on the wrong side of it. But you can dance better on the wrong side of aggression if you communicate what you're doing, because then your team can cover the weaknesses that come with Zarya being over-aggressive, especially a lack of mobility. Like, if you're playing over-aggressive and your Reinhardt knows that, he can maybe step forward a little sooner to, like, cover you with the shield. But you're not saying anything. Oh my god, I knew it. I knew you were going to do it. At least Reinhardt was paying attention. You must have you bubbled someone in here. I don't know who it was, but good. I mean, it definitely wasn't a bad grab. Like, I just wish you had at least attempted to communicate, at least attempted to look at what your team status was. But besides all that stuff, the grab placement's good. You're catching a lot of members. You reloaded before you grabbed, I'm pretty sure. Let me just double check that. Okay, you reloaded before you grabbed. You're full HP. You have both your barriers. You're catching a lot of important targets, especially like the Bastion, etc. You made sure to bubble someone attacking the grab. You were thinking of, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt when you didn't rotate around the Rhine shield because he ended up looking away from you. I'd say that's the tiniest hiccup here was, and if your Reinhardt hadn't distracted this guy, you would be shooting into Reinhardt's shield, and based on the way you were pathing backwards, it didn't look like you even tried to rotate around Reinhardt's shield. So I'd say that's the one of the, besides communication, that's the improvement here, is to make sure you rotate around Reinhardt's shield to make him make a choice. Do I block Zarya or something else? So your Reinhardt took that role in this graviton, but that's your role as Zarya. You can't count on your teammates to make the Reinhardt move his shield unless you have a plan in mind, like a high noon or something. I think also you could have grenaded a little more here, and you did do a lot of beam, but you caught a lot of squishies, and you're pretty well charged. I think you could have beam grenaded, the beam grenade combo, which is in my, I believe that's in one of the Zarya guides, basics or advanced, I forget which one. But you should have, like, when you graviton and you see who you grabbed, you know the enemy team's composition, you should know in your head, like, who you want to eliminate. Like, do you want to eliminate a healer? Do you want to eliminate a DPS, etc.? I think maybe you wanted to eliminate Bastion, but I think you should have been going after the healers, but thankfully your Reinhardt takes care of the healers. Yep. Okay, let's talk about this Reinhardt pin. He should have charged him, like, into this wall or into that wall, but instead he charged him, like, the absolutely farthest direction he could. His shield was full HP. Like, if you look at Reinhardt's shield, his shield has no cracks. He has time to rotate and then get a much better charge. Don't be like this Reinhardt.
Ryan got cooked.
Nice. That was a really good kill.
We have 3 tanks.
I like the bubble just to... What are you doing?
That worked.
Oh.
It's fine, no worries, we're good.
Anaya. That
Thank you.
It's fine, no worries, we're good.
Anaya.
Oh, you're gonna be fine. There's no way they kill you. There you go. You got the free charge. Now get out of here. Get out. Get out, get out, get out. Okay, you're getting out. All right, and now we see the very traditional, very greedy Zarya barrier come out and the absolutely instant punish. So, two things here. Number one, you're at 60 energy. Number two, you have both barrier cooldowns available. Number three, barriers can give you 40 energy each. Uh, a bunch of other numbers. Your personal shield only goes on you. Your projected barrier goes on your 5 teammates. You know the enemy team has a Roadhog. You know the enemy team has Earthshatter. You should have used personal shield here to farm the energy, and then you have projected barrier in case you need it. This mistake I see so much, and I don't know why, but today it's like really irking me today when both barriers are available and the enemy team has a Roadhog, and you use projected barrier first to farm energy when you have personal shield available. This, yeah, someone said this is an absolute classic. Your Roadhog gets hooked. You didn't even get any energy for your barriers. That is just the cherry on the cake. Greedy, poor value barriers. You got 1 energy from it, I think. I'm shaking my head so hard. I apologize that you have to be the one in today's review that irks me, but the mantle has fallen upon you to make classic mistakes, and I'm in a really rip people apart mood, and I don't know why. I apologize, but this mistake is so bad. It's so ridiculous that people still make this mistake after the game has been out for almost 2 years now. Just so greedy. No thought into the bears. You didn't even look to see if damage was incoming because you didn't even get any energy. You didn't even get any energy. That just makes this so much worse, to be a greedy Zarya that gets no value out of her barriers. So disappointed. I'm not disappointed. I'm sad. I'm sad that I just watched that. Alright, let's see. The Transcendence was fine because you guys were only -1. Now you guys are -2. -1. Playing this corner well. You can body block for your diva, bro. Body block for this diva, help her get out. Why are you just holding on to this personal shield? Alright, 36 seconds. How long does he have the shield? Or, sorry, 124 up there. Your diva needs help so bad, and you have personal shield. You could be body blocking and helping her leave. Alright, she lost mech, and you bubbled baby diva. Don't do it. I please, for the love of God, don't do this. Oh no! So it's been 13 seconds, and you still haven't used personal shield. So what that tells me is you could have used personal shield and had another personal shield. You could have definitely body blocked that diva. Don't do this. Let's do this. Yeah, that was pretty on time. So, okay, let's look. You guys are running triple tank solo DPS, right? So who's your? I don't even know who your one DPS is. Junkrat. One of your tanks is out of mech, and your other tank is dead. So you only have one Junkrat and Zarya versus this Grav. I'm not optimistic about this Grav. You guys are -1.5. And because you're -1.5, I would not have grabbed. If Diva was in mech still, I would be okay with the grab because you have 3 damage sources. I'm gonna give you credit. At least you hit ultimate ready this time. And then Junkrat instantly died. Well, that sucks. Yep. I knew that was gonna happen. Ugh. I like how now you body blocked for the diva, or maybe that was an accident. I'm not sure. Again, just so Roadhog died. Let's see. I'm gonna be really nitpicky here. All right, Roadhog died. And then you press the barrier. So yeah, I don't know. I think that was just a reactionary thing. I'll let you have that one. Goodbye, world. Ooh, such a good bubble. That was a great bubble. Your target selection's pretty good. Okay, see, no. Now that this dude is behind you, kill the Anna, kill the Junkrat. Kill the. Oh, I thought he was gonna go farther. Never mind. That makes sense. And I take it back. He's a lot closer than I thought.
Get around me, get around me. Armor, 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 armor.
You guys held, but your graviton had absolutely zero to do with you holding. I just want to be very clear. This graviton had absolutely zero things to contribute to you holding this point. In the midst of that grab, 2 of your allies died. Your Reinhardt basically just went huge is what happened. For like a split second, he just exploded. You did have a really good bubble right here. That was really good. Also, the enemy Reinhardt, he shouldn't have charged. He should have just kept swinging. If he hadn't charged, he would have killed Brigitte, and he wouldn't have been out of position. Yeah, the Reinhardt messed up.
Get around me, get around me. Armor, 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 armor.
My
Thank you,
ultimate
sir.
is charging.
30 seconds remaining.
I need that 3.
You did have good target selection for the most part there, because you're at 80% towards another grab, so you're just dishing out so much damage to their Reinhardt. Don't fall for this.
My.
No. Don't play this game. Remember, a really good Roadhog, not even a really good Roadhog, a decent Roadhog will absolutely punish you. Oh my god, you get. Oh, this Roadhog is so bad! This Roadhog is so bad. You are so lucky. You're so lucky this dude is bad. Oh my god, you overextended. You overextended like 2 corners. And they're letting you get away with this. Why? Even if it can't one-shot bubbles, you can still just fire 2 right clicks or 2 alternate fires. It doesn't have. You don't have to one-shot the bubble. All you have to do is bait out the bubble and then hook the Zarya. I can't. I didn't. I had no feeling in my stomach that you were gonna grab here.
You're by yourself.
My.
Okay, you said Graviton is ready at 13 seconds. Then you Graviton 3 seconds later. You didn't reload, didn't communicate, one thing that just amazes me is you keep Gravitoning without checking the scoreboard for anything on your team. I don't think you've looked at the scoreboard one time this whole game, honestly. Actually, I don't remember a single time you've looked at the scoreboard.
Oh man.
Oh my god, the Reinhardt actually got a fat shatter off. I can't, like, you are getting so lucky. What are these plays? Are you guys like talking in Discord that's not being captured on stream or something? Because your Reinhardt is for some reason up on the top rope here. Why is he up on the top rope? He does end up getting a huge flank shatter, but what a waste of 2 ultimates. If you guys had just grabbed and he did damage into the grab and then he earth shattered any survivors, that's a much cleaner fight. This is still, again, a huge waste of 2 CC ultimates. Your Junkrat isn't even here to deal damage into this Graviton because you're overextending, Graviton without communicating, not hitting the scoreboard.
Aw, man, what the fuck?
How did Junkrat get a kill?
What the fuck?
He
What the fuck?
he's just bouncing grenades around the corner. Classic Junkrat.
Beta
What?
Zarya.
Yeah, sorry, you baited the fuck out of me.
Yep.
Man.
Oh, too good to be true, I'll be honest.
That was so far. Hey, Zarya, you in,
Bubble.
boy?
Both healers are down.
Hey, at least you're disengaging. And I was glossing over a lot of this. I need to pay attention to the bubbles.
Aw, man, what the fuck?
Okay, personal shield, projected barrier, both protected stuff. It's hard to see during all the
Yeah,
chaos.
sorry, you baited the fuck out of me, man.
Hello, too good to be true, I'll be honest.
Good
was
target
so
selection. Good disengage. Honestly, this is a good
Zarya,
job
you-
disengaging.
Both healers are down.
My ultimate is charging. Speedy recovery.
Run him back as fast as next time.
Bubble baby diva! Bubble baby diva! That works too. I really didn't want your between Reinhardt diva there. Your diva needed to get back into mech. Yes, good target selection. You guys should have this now. Your Reinhardt has another Earth Shatter.
Just saying, Zarya, if you weren't boy.
I'm face palming so hard because you played so bad and then you typed I'm a god. You are getting away with so much because you're playing at a low skill level. That's just the truth of this. You played so badly and the red team didn't punish you numerous times. Also, your gravitons are not very good. I think your graviton on the Bastion was probably your best graviton. But your gravitons are not great. A good graviton doesn't mean you catch 6 people. That's not what makes a good graviton. That is part of what makes a good graviton, but the other parts are like team follow-up and communication, and you are completely missing in both of those and a lot of those grabs. I think this right now is the first time we've seen the scoreboard, honestly. So you have got to work on your communication. You've got to pay more attention to your team in every aspect of that sentence. Pay attention to what they're doing. Communicate with them. Communicate what you're doing. Protect them with your personal shield. Like, you can body block stuff. There was multiple times you did not body block as Zarya. What else? You're so greedy with your projected barrier.
My silver damage, but that's
And
sad about that.
sometimes you get away with it and sometimes you don't. And if you want to improve, you have to realize that you're not going to keep getting away with that.
I had, and then I.
Your beam grenade discipline and target selection are probably your strongest points. I'd say you're maybe a little beam heavy, and you could work to use more grenades in your attack pattern, but I feel like it's better to be more beam heavy than grenade heavy, especially because you're really focusing the tanks. So
Junk.
let's see what your attack is like.
1. Attack commencing. Capture objective.
All right, very good personal shield to start that off. Obviously, that second personal shield missed, so...
Let's go.
How? How are you getting away with this? What?
Let's go.
That makes no sense. You bubbled the wrong person. Yep, now your Reinhardt's dead. You guys traded Rein's.
What? It's trap. 250 damage?
Ooh. Kill on the junk. Nice body block. You had a bubble there again, right here. Right here. You have a bubble. Use the bubble. Save this person. Good bubble though. I mean, if you're gonna bubble, like at least you bubbled that. Nice grenades. Nice grenades. Those are really nice grenades. I like how I said use more grenades, and then we're seeing really good grenades come out.
He's discorded. Nice shit.
My ultimate is charging.
I beat all you people.
Objective A captured.
Beat your mom.
Oh. There's no comeback.
Yep, I was thinking, in my head, I'm like, hey, you're overextending.
My ultimate.
I was just watching to see what happened, and then you died.
I beat all you people.
You're so far.
Beat your mom.
Why do you think you're gonna beat a Zarya that has a Lucio when you don't have a healer?
Beat your mom.
Oh.
Yep,
I'm
you
not-
got
I just don't
completely.
come back.
You're a god, dude. That's all I'm gonna say is you're a god. What a god.
What you doing, man?
What a
Damn.
god.
Hello.
I'm proud of you that you got that bubble off. I'm gonna say a bunch of really good things here. Number one, you came back to the fight and you didn't instantly bubble someone. That's a mistake I see a lot. I'm so glad you didn't instantly bubble someone the moment you re-entered the fight. And two, you had the patience to make sure the projected barrier went onto the right person. This discipline, this bubble discipline right here, it needs to happen way more.
Fuck
Alright, so
mom.
that grab and the Genji
Come on.
blade.
Okay. Did they grab?
My ultimate is ready.
No,
I
they
don't-
didn't grab.
I don't
They
think
didn't.
anything. Just Moira ult. Does he have 3 on this? And Zarya, if you see that opportunity, you go in. Genji can follow.
Okay.
Wow.
I wouldn't have done that while the tire's still going because you have no idea who it's gonna kill. Because, like, I would have waited for the tire to explode because what if it had killed your combo partner? At least someone on your team is communicating what they want from you. You bubbled Rhine.
Wow.
This is good. You rotated through the shield. I like that.
Good shit.
Nice.
We all want to fight, guys. Back up.
That was a fast attack round. There's something about this that I don't like. I'm trying to there's something like I'm watching this. I'm just like, I'm trying to pinpoint what it is. I'm not a fan of that bubble. I mean, like, on one hand, Ryan is the most common target for rip tires, but on the other hand, it wasn't like approaching him yet. I think it's just you grabbed premature is the main thing that's like bothering me. You caught good members, especially the Lucio.
Wow.
My question is, where's his sound barrier? Maybe he doesn't have it because you guys rolled them. I mean, yeah, that's probably your second best grab in this VOD. I don't know. That was definitely a fine engagement. I just think you grabbed a little too early.
We all want to fight, guys.
Alright, dude. First thing is, you're over aggressive. You don't communicate. You don't look at the scoreboard, even though percentages have been added, which is huge for Zarya. You can see where your teammates are at percentage-wise. Your reloading was fine because I didn't really notice any reload issues, so that's usually a good sign that your reloading is fine. Um, your beam grenade discipline is good. I like how on attack you were beam heavy. I'm sorry, on attack you were grenade heavy, and defense you were beam heavy. I don't know. To me, that just seems like you kind of have a good feeling when to use which one. Um, you need to realize you can body block and save teammates with personal shield. You need to place more value on your projected barrier and the projected barrier cooldown. We saw a few times when you either weren't using it to save someone or you were using it willy-nilly and someone was instantly punished. You need to count on your lucky stars for how much luck was involved in this match for the enemy team not punishing you, overextending. Roadhog didn't punish you, Doomfist didn't punish you, Junkrat didn't punish you. Like the one time you got punished, you like blamed it on Lucio instead of reflecting and turning like, well, I went too far. That was my fault. Like that was 100% your fault. Um, I don't know. Maybe I'm just looking into it too much, and maybe you were just joking. And if that's the case, then ignore this comment. Um, but yeah, I mean, you didn't play badly. I like to say that King's Row has an effect on Zarya players where it gives everyone plus 30% energy, average energy. So, well, I said you didn't play badly. You didn't play great either. There was a lot of problems. So, I hope this review's helpful, man. You got a lot of work on, but if you just dance on the right side of the aggression line, I think you'll be fine. Your main problem is not communicating and being over aggressive. Alright guys, that's it for this review. Thank you so much for watching. If you learned something, consider giving it a like and subscribing if you found it helpful. You can check out all my other videos on YouTube, Zarya guides, Arista guides, etc. If you want to know when I'm streaming these VOD reviews, you can follow me on Twitter and Discord, and of course, Twitch. Thanks guys for watching. Hope it was helpful, and as always, have a good one.